Hi guys, it's Lindsay, and today we're going to talk about some weird or obscure things that I really hate in books. I'm not really going to go into like the whole bad boy tropes or the Mary Sues or the whitewashing or things like that. I'm not going to do the problematic stuff that, you know, like everyone should probably dislike, but I'm going to talk about things that are just random things that people can have differing opinions on that are kind of weird, kind of offset, that I just for some reason I hate so much. So getting right into it, the first thing that I don't like in books is time travel. I know, everyone loves time travel but me. I really hate the time travel trope because I just think it opens up way too many plot holes. There are too many opportunities that could be explored that could probably fix every single problem in the book. For example, like Prisoner of Azkaban and Harry Potter, like J.K. Rowling herself said she wishes that she hadn't have created the time turners because like it did create a lot of plot holes. For a long time, Prisoner of Azkaban was actually my least favorite Harry Potter book. I hate it. I feel like it feels like a cop-out. It's too easy, like, oh, let's just turn back time and fix everything. Life isn't like that, okay? And it's funny I'm saying that as like a fantasy lover because like there's not like dragons and unicorns either, but time travel is just a bit too far for me. A bit too far. Next! I hate zombies. Out of all of these things, if the moment I hear a book or a movie or a TV show has zombies, I'm like, I'm out. I'm good. I'm cool. I don't want it. Which is funny because I love Game of Thrones and that kind of has like a rendition of zombies, but I still love that. But in every other way, I don't like zombies. I think they're really weak antagonists and really weak villains because they have no desire other than, or like motivation other than like carnal instincts to like rip and kill and eat. I just don't like it. Also, they're gross. They're like these I almost said defecated body. I meant to say like decimated, decomposing, and I was like defecated. But like, I mean, you do poop when you die, so it ain't wrong. I know that they have like moral or like, you know, storytelling integrity because like they make the characters evaluate what makes them human, and like it's a really great trope. I love that. I love that exploration, but I'd rather do it a different way that doesn't involve like dead gross guys. I said that the zombies was my least favorite, but like I really hate this one too, and that is I hate resurrection tropes. If someone's dead, leave them dead. I feel so passionately about this. Do not cop out. Have some balls. If you kill a character, it needs to stay dead. I feel like this is so popular in YA too, and I don't know why. It's like we're so scared to kill people off, and it's always a love interest. Like I feel like the love interest gets killed and it's like, oh, just kidding, JK, they're back from the dead. When we're having a global war and like everything is at stake, people die, and like the stakes need to have consequences and the consequences need to match the stakes. So if we have global stakes, we need to have some main characters die and they need to stay dead. I feel like I have so many examples that I want to just spill the tea on, but I don't want to do that because I can actually be a little bit spoilery. So we're gonna move on. I don't like the resurrection trope. I'm getting very testy about it, so we're just gonna move on. Number 4, the thing that I hate in books. This one is the bane of my existence. And it always happens in the best books, like they are the best books ever. And then they have an open ending. I hate open-ended books. Just write a conclusion. It's like 1,000 words. It's gonna take you 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I can handle it. Okay, so like Sadie by Courtney Summers has an open ending, but it's very heavily hinted at what happened in the end. So like even though it's not explicitly said how the story ends, you can pretty much surmise what happened, which I still didn't love the ending. I still took stars off because I like to read a story and stories have endings. So like I still took stars off because I hate that, but I'm okay with that because I still could make out how it ended. But there are some books that you get to the climax and then it's over. I love this. Like I was reading it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a 5-star read for me. I adore this. And then the ending is like, imagine Lord of the Rings. Frodo is standing above Mount Doom and he puts his arm out like this over the fire and then the camera cuts to black, and that's how the book ends, right at the climax, right before the climax happens. It's like boom, over. And that's what happened with this book, and I was furious. This is not a trash book. This is a very, very, I think, well done book. I just hate the choices that were made at the end. So please, please, for the love of all things holy, finish your books. Please. And the last thing I hate, okay, like I'm really not that testy of a person, so I couldn't even think of 5 things. So I had to kind of stretch this last one. And it's one thing that I don't hate, but I'm just kind of tired of seeing. And that is it is a trope. It's like the prince who doesn't want to be a prince. I just, especially because I read a lot of YA, I'm just kind of sick of seeing that. Like it's always the princess who is trying to take back the kingdom, and or the prince who doesn't want to be a prince. And I feel like it's kind of overdone at this point. I want a prince who like wants power and wants to rule. I think that would almost be like nuance at this point because it never happens. And I don't think that I can name one young adult fantasy series where the prince actually wants to be a prince. If you can think of one, leave it down in the comments. So anyways, I need to like calm down, drink some herbal tea, have a bubble bath now since I get so heated talking about these subjects. Those are the 5 things that I really hate in books that are kind of weird, obscure, really specific things. Let me know down in the comments what are some of the things that you hate in books that may not be like mainstream or problematic, but just like little things you don't like to read about. I'd love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!